Supplies for Success has been a citywide project for over a decade to help distribute school supplies to Irving Independent School District students.
Executive Director of Irving Schools Foundation, Crystal Scanio, is here to tell us more about Supplies for Success. So, for our viewers who don't know, what is Supplies for Success?
Supplies for Success is an annual campaign that we do to collect school supplies for our students that are in need. We actually pull a list of students that need our help, and every year we come up with a list and they're invited to come to an event. What I love about the event is it's not just a backpack distribution. It's a fun time for our kids to really feel like they're having a celebration to go back to school. So we have bounce houses and face painters, and of course the fun things the kids love like immunizations, dental checks, vision checks, but it's just a great community event where multiple organizations have come together to have a great back to school fair for these kids.
And I know you just mentioned a couple of things that you'll do, but what other services do you provide at the drive?
It's a great question. One of the things that I really pride myself in with this event is that it's not just a lot of fun. We also have resources for these families. So it's one thing, to use the saying, to give a man a fish, but to teach them to fish. So we do make our families go through a resource center. They have to visit at least 6 resources in the community to determine how they can take ESL courses, GED courses, and just better themselves to get them out of the situation of needing the support from Supplies for Success.
So how can people contribute to Supplies for Success?
We are collecting actual tangible school supplies and backpacks all summer, and we'll be collecting those up until August 8th. And then we'll also take cash donations all the way through. And a lot of people say, oh, well, the event is August 10th. What if I make a donation after that? We will continue to collect the donations. We give school supplies out all year long. So yes, August 10th is the event when we give it away to 17,000 children, but throughout the year we'll continue to need money to give away school supplies.
And as school and educational leaders, how do you think this affects schools and the community at large?
It gives our kids a level playing ground, and it really makes them feel like they are they're starting the school year off with everything they need to feel normal and not feel like they're less than or different than their peers. So I think it makes the community just a better place because these kids are feeling confident, they're ready to learn, they're not anxious or worried about not having the pencil or the piece of paper that the teacher requires. And that way, day one, they can go in and just start learning. And that's our goal, is to make sure our kids get the best education they can and for us to take down any barrier of preventing that.
So what are your goals for this year and the years in the future?
Well, as I mentioned, we've invited 17,000 children this year. Last year we had 7,000 that we invited. I get the question often of why we more than doubled this year. We pull our list of students that need help from our free and reduced lunch. And this year it was 17,000 kids, and I couldn't sleep at night thinking they were turning away 10,000 kids and only inviting 7,000. So we made the decision as a committee to invite all 17,000, and we're relying heavily on the community to make sure that we can make that happen. So we've been campaigning even more than years past, and my goal is to continue to grow this because there are so many kids out there that need this help. And yes, I know that it's school supplies, and people go and they think, well, it's only $10 to $20 of school supplies. The $10 to $20 makes a big difference to families that are trying to figure out how to pay rent or feed their kids. And we have a lot of that, unfortunately, in our schools. And like I said earlier, just being able to continue to provide the service to our kids is so important. So that's one of my big goals, is to continue to grow it and never turn a kid away.
Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to make a cash donation, you can do that online at irvingschoolsfoundation.org/supplies-for-success.